Sow Happiness. Welcome to Sow Happiness. He calls on things that were not seen as though they were seen, and the unseen becomes seen. Romans 4:17. The main goal of Sow Happiness is for you to be mindful of the fact that your thoughts, beliefs, and programming determine how you experience your reality. More than ever before, scientists are researching the basis for reality and consciousness from the quantum mechanics and neuroscience models. The all-time great scientists like Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, and Max Planck all agree with the theory that everything is energy. More recent research in the field of neuroscience supports this model. This app is not about quantum science. The references here are to show that scientific research supports the core principles in this app. I encourage you to do your own research in this fascinating field. Albert Einstein won the 1921 Nobel Prize in Physics for quantum theory. Max Planck, 1959, was also a Nobel Prize winner for his work in quantum theory. He postulated that there is no matter as such, and that all matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force which brings the particle of an atom to vibration and holds this most minute solar system of the atom together. We may assume behind this force is the existence of a conscious and intelligent mind. This is the matrix of all matter. Planck saw that matter was an energy of vibration that is held together by an intelligence, which is consciousness, your mind. A straightforward way of putting this is that your thoughts are creating your reality. The world is made up of energy. It is a dynamic system where everything is interconnected and interdependent. The science of quantum physics attempts to describe the behavior of photons, electrons, and particles that form the universe. This energy is manifest in two forms: particle or matter, having form, and wave or energy, unformed or empty form. Particles can be seen and observed in time and space. They are the basis for the objects or things that we perceive in the universe and establish the reality in which we exist. This occurs at the atomic and subatomic levels. Sundermeyer, 2016, explained that an atom is composed of 99.99999% energy, empty space, and only 0.00001% matter. This means that you and your fellow man, everything in nature and your material world is mostly space. According to Max Planck's theory, we are living in two worlds contemporaneously. One is the unseen world, where your thoughts and beliefs are creating what is your material world. The other, which is your mind, is manifesting things into your reality. This is in essence the act of creation. You have an idea or a thought, and the thought is likened to a seed. The seed is already encrypted, imagined, and knows what it is going to be before it is planted. This unseen world is infinite and filled with limitless possibilities. This energy may also be attributed for some to an infinite intelligence, a higher consciousness, or God. The exciting part of all this is that there are infinite opportunities to harness this energy field. When you tap into this paradigm, you may learn that you are limitless. This can be done by changing your thoughts and the perception of your reality. When you change your thoughts, and therefore your beliefs, emotions, and behaviors, you cultivate the ultimate seed of love, which changes your electromagnetic field, vibrational frequency. For this to happen, you must be acutely aware of the kind of seeds, empowering or disempowering, that are rooted in your subconscious mind. You must also be willing to do some serious tending to your metaphorical garden. In the Sow Happiness, you will learn how to bridge the gap between your conscious, aware mind and your subconscious, below-awareness mind to cultivate and harvest the ultimate seeds of love and happiness. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become reality. Earl Nightingale. I made the decision to call this app Sow Happiness because I believe what we sow in the subconscious mind dictates our reality. Hi, my name is Sherry Hanner. I am the author of Sow the Seeds of Love and Happiness and creator of this app. This app is based on the book Sow the Seeds of Love and Happiness. It is my sincere wish is that this app will take you on a beautiful journey of sowing seeds of love and happiness in your life. I have been on an incredible journey of exploring the meaning of existential questions such as, what is the meaning of life? Why are we here? Why is there suffering in this world? What happens when we die? What makes people happy? What is love? I spent countless hours reading and learning everything I could from people whom I considered to be the most knowledgeable, inspirational, and wise people on earth. One of my findings was that they all have had remarkably similar core beliefs and messages that dated back to the beginning of time, and some have rebranded or reframed the messages to be more relevant to current times. There is no such thing as a new idea. We simply take a lot of old ideas and put them into a sort of mental kaleidoscope. Mark Twain. Knowing that the subconscious mind stores almost every piece of information that I have heard, read, or seen throughout my life, I am fully aware that everything I am writing and sharing in this book was, in some way, unintentionally or intentionally, inspired by someone else. For that I am grateful. Everyone has a divine purpose or calling in life, and I know without reservation, my purpose is to help my fellow man discover and learn how to cultivate their own unique seeds of love and happiness. The mind is very much like a garden, and like any garden, it must be cultivated to grow. Because the subconscious mind is picture-conscious and relates to metaphors, similes, and analogies, I chose the garden analogy. Since there are hundreds of references to the garden metaphor in all the major religions and philosophies, it is an effective way to share the message of the power of the subconscious mind. The conscious mind, your aware mind, is like the gardener, the one who plants the seeds. It is your analytical and logical mind. The subconscious, below your conscious awareness, is like the garden or soil in which the seeds germinate and grow. The subconscious is responsible for your emotions. Science is finding that over 90% of your life is ruled by your subconscious mind. That leaves less than 10% to your conscious analytical, logical, and non-emotional mind. The magnitude of that statement is monumental. It is your emotional self that runs your life, not your logical, analytical mind. To sow seeds of love in your life, your conscious mind needs to be in full alignment with your subconscious mind. You will learn who sows the seeds, thoughts, ideas, and beliefs, how they get planted, germinate, and then are harvested, the results of your life. William Shakespeare said it well. All the world is a stage, and one man in his time plays many parts. I have had the incredible privilege of having played a part in some interesting plots with many twists and turns. Roles of daughter, sister, mother, wife, student, teacher, caregiver, friend, traveler, nature and philosophy lover, counselor, hypnotherapist, community organizer, and now author. I have also acted. I use the word acted purposely to mean that it was not my real identity. In some challenging roles like the villain, the victim, the diseased, and the griever. I attribute most of my growth from the latter roles. However, it was my years as a hospice counselor and later as a hypnotherapist that afforded me insight into the garden of the mind. My life has been filled with many challenges that inspired and forced me to learn how to cultivate love and health in my own life. I have felt enormously blessed, despite the challenges that I have faced in life. I have found, often in hindsight, that something positive always came out of my darkest hours. I am compelled to say that my life has been a piece of cake in comparison to the enormous challenges that others face. It is also my sincere wish that by sharing the story of how I flipped the script, reconciled and transcended the emotions and feelings of my past limiting belief programming, a seed may be planted in your mind. If I can do it, you can do it too. Love held is the acorn. Love shared is the forest. In the fertile soil of your mind, let's plant the seeds of healing and grow a world where love and happiness flourish.